Islamists believe that Islamic law, Sharia, must be the basis for all statutory laws, that Muslims must return to the original teachings and the early models of Islam, and that Western military, economic, political, social, or cultural influence in the Muslim world is un-Islamic. Radical Islamists wish to restore and expand the Muslim caliphate. Does this mean all Muslims are Islamic? Of course not. Does this mean all Islamists are extreme radicals? Of course not. But when it comes to the security of an entire nation, that requires that the President of the United States be born an American citizen. Those rules were set in place to protect the nation from other countries from infiltrating the United States and tearing it down from the inside. Think about it. Does China have any American on their national defense? Does Japan have any Americans on their national defense? Why do countries not allow nationality other than their own in high-ranking positions of their military?
This administration has a worldview that Islamist terrorism doesn't even exist. The words Islam, the words jihad have been purged from counterterrorism training manuals. The Muslim Brotherhood, which is the organization that is spearheading, the terrorist organization that is spearheading the persecution of Christians in Egypt, is being whitewashed in counterterrorism training manuals, and you have an all-out denial.
This is common sense. Protect your homeland. And America has failed to do that. Islamists claim they will take over the world. The UK is a perfect example as they take over entire areas of cities, shutting down the streets for prayer. Many driving in from other areas in a demonstration to prove they can take over. There are American citizens right now who don't recognize the dangers of allowing Islamists into our government positions. They are being influenced by people representing these Islamists, and as soon as Americans that are aware say, hold on a minute, we have Islamists in our government, a completely rational response, and immediately they are called racist.
It is a racist thing.
And anyone who is brave enough to speak out against this, anyone who is brave enough to say that minorities in the Muslim world deserve human rights, is being targeted as an Islamophobe.
Now, I don't personally know any of these Islamic people that are now in our government. I just know the dangers of allowing Islamists into those positions of our government. And these are very real dangers.
Developing tonight, several top members of Congress are demanding that the administration take action now about what one senator calls the worldwide war on Christians.
Let's take a look at some of these Islamists that are now in key government positions. Arif Ali Khan, Assistant Secretary of Homeland Security for Policy Development. Ali Khan is a founder of the World Islamic Organization, which the Egyptian magazine identifies as a Muslim Brotherhood subsidiary. It suggests that Ali Khan was responsible for the file of Islamic states in the White House, and that it provides the direct link between the Obama administration and the Arab Spring revolutions of 2011. Mohammed Alibiari, member of the Homeland Security Advisory Council. Alibiari, who has endorsed the ideas of radical Muslim Brotherhood, luminary Syed Qutb, may have leaked secret materials contained in Department of Homeland Security databases, according to the magazine. He, however, denies having any connection with the Brotherhood. Alibiari also played a role in defining the Obama administration's counterterrorism strategy and the magazine asserts that Aliberti wrote the speech Obama gave when he told former Egyptian President Hosni Mubarak to leave power, but offers no source or evidence for the claim. Rashad Hussain, the U.S. Special Envoy to the Organization of the Islamic Conference. According to Rose El-Youssef, Rashad Hussain maintained close ties with people and groups that it says compromise the Muslim Brotherhood. According to Rose El-Youssef, Rashad Hussain maintained close ties with people and groups that it says comprise the Muslim Brotherhood network in America. This includes his participation in the June 2002 annual conference of the American Muslim Council, formerly headed by convicted terrorist financier Abdurrahman Alamoudi. He also participated in the organizing committee of the Critical Islamic Reflection, along with important figures of the American Muslim Brotherhood, such as Jamal Barzanji, Hisham Al-Talib, and Yaqub Mirza. Salam El-Mariyati, co-founder of the Muslim Public Affairs Council, MPAC. El-Mariyati, who has been among the most influential Muslim American leaders in recent years, the magazine draws connections between MPAC and the International Muslim Brotherhood infrastructure. Imam Mohammed Magid, president of the Islamic Society of North America, ISNA. Magid heads ISNA, which was founded by Brotherhood members, was appointed by Obama in 2011, and an advisor to the Department of Homeland Security. The magazine says that he also has given speeches and conferences on American Middle East policy at the State Department and offered advice to the FBI. Abu Patel, a member of President Obama's Advisory Council on Faith-Based Neighborhood Partnership. Rose El-Youssef says Patel maintains a close relationship with Hani Ramadan, the grandson of Brotherhood founder Hassan al-Banna, and is a member of the Muslim Students Association, which it identifies as a large Brotherhood organization. Knowing that these members of our government are Islamists, we have to take into consideration the following: that the Obama administration is linked to the Benghazi scandal, where witnesses have testified that our government was involved in illegal arms trades to terrorists, which led to the deaths of U.S. Ambassador J. Christopher Stevens, Sean Smith, Glenn A. Doherty, and Tyrone S. Woods. The most damning fact about this devastating incident is not just that our government was involved with illegal arms trades to terrorists, but that rescuers were ordered to stand down, an order that can only come from the president himself. The SEAL Team 6 scandal. It's reported that Obama administration put a target on the team's backs by Cooner leaking information about the team that took out Osama bin Laden. The NSA spying on American citizens and targeting patriots and religious groups and punishing whistleblowers. We are now the enemy. Obama's speech where he attacks Christianity and claims we are no longer a Christian nation. Obama's desperate attempt to disarm the American citizens while he buys up all the ammo, tanks, no-hesitate citizen targets, coffins, and body bags. The naval shooting in D.C., where first responders were ordered again to stand down while innocent people were continued to be murdered. The continued shutdown of our power plants by Obama all across the nation. The admitted plan of the Obama administration to kill the American dollar. He is purposely spending us broke to break our nation. The constant attack on our constitutional rights. Obama is passing laws taking our freedoms away. Freedom of speech is now a felony. Obama admits to having a kill list, and he has killed American citizens without due process. Obama is using executive orders, giving the government the right to take over the entire country, including seaports, waterways, food, education, farms, highways, vehicles, and more. He has done away with the Posse Comitatus Act that protects us from a government takeover. He is creating his own personal army by firing commanders and replacing them with his own who will follow his orders. Members of our military are now being given a litmus test which specifically asks if Obama orders them to fire on U.S. citizens, will they do it? High-ranking military officers fired by Obama, 7 of them so far, first time in U.S. history. Are these the ones that won't cooperate with the impending martial law in the U.S.?
And frankly, this administration, the Obama administration, is quicker to condemn the criticism of Islam, as he did twice, once in Cairo and another time at the UN, than he is to call out Islamist terrorism for what it is. There should be a case study done about how the West is reacting, or not reacting for that matter, to the genocide of Christians in Muslim countries.
How can anyone with any shred of common sense not see the dangerous situation we are in? Is there anything mentioned in this video that you did not know before you watched it? Are the pieces of the puzzle beginning to fit together now? Share this video and help wake people up before it's too late.